in an attempt to regain the attention of her neglectful husband. The woman went so far as to kill her own child. As she looked at the lifeless body on the floor, the man was devastated. He couldn't accept what his wife had done. In his grief, he shot and killed her. The immense blow shattered his sanity. When reality destroys you and there's no way to fight back, going insane becomes the only form of escape. Lettuce went insane. He became a patient suffering from schizophrenia and extreme delusions. He was sent to the most advanced psychiatric hospital at the time, Isolation Island. Doctors would perform lobotomies on dangerous patients. Lettuce, a former federal detective, had a high IQ and a violent tendency to escape the pain of his reality. He created another version of himself in his mind and built an entire world around it. For 2 years, he repeatedly relived his dream world. Due to his dangerous nature, the committee decided to perform a lobotomy on him. The director secured an experimental opportunity for Lettuce. Using role-playing therapy, they aimed to awaken him to confront the reality. On the day a storm was approaching, Lettuce reset his story. All the staff on Isolation Island were ready to play along in his story full of flaws. Throughout the investigation, the only place he hadn't visited was the lighthouse. That was where the hidden conspiracy lay. It was where the story would end. Lettuce broke into the lighthouse. The director had been waiting there for a long time. The treatment was nearly complete. The director personally revealed the truth of the story. He wished Lettuce could live forever in his fantasy world. After all, lies don't hurt. It's the truth that cuts like a knife. But Lettuce was too violent. He had hurt everyone here. The director told him that the committee had decided on a course of action. Unless Lettuce immediately regained his sanity, they would perform a permanent procedure on him. Lettuce still didn't believe it, until the director showed him a photo of his children. Lettuce instinctively looked away, saying he had no children, but the longer he stared at the photo, the harder it became to look away, until tears filled his eyes, and he couldn't tear his gaze from it. His expression went from frantic to unbearably sorrowful. He remembered everything. The weight of the truth made him faint. The next day, when he woke up, Lettuce sat alone on the stairs outside. The director and others watched from a distance. The primary doctor approached and greeted him. Lettuce told him they had to leave. His partner, Sean, immediately looked disappointed, and then shook his head toward the director in the distance. Seeing this, the director stayed silent for a long time. His method had failed. After all the hardship, he still couldn't stop Lettuce from accepting the surgery. At the signal of the prison warden, the nurse came forward with a surgical needle. Lettuce suddenly asked Sean a question: which is worse, living like an animal or dying while awake? Sean immediately realized something. Lettuce had completely regained his sanity. He couldn't face his past crimes. The memory was too painful. Perhaps being a person without thought wouldn't be so bad. Before leaving, Lettuce looked at the director. In his eyes, there was undeniable sorrow. Lettuce looked away, grateful, and with 2 nurses accompanying him, he slowly walked toward the lighthouse.